Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with my lesson, I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that do this work in truth and sincerity. And the lesson that I want to get into is going into self-examination. Okay, and knowing that the times that we're in, all right, approaching the end, okay, it's very vital that we pay attention to the spirit in these times, all right, and pay attention to our own spirit, all right, our actions. Just bear with me for 1 second. Remember, the similarities of that word is to survey, to study, to scan, to sift. Oh, that's a good word. To weigh up, to review, to analyze, to consider, to dig into, all right, to investigate, look at, look into, inquire into. So these are some of the similarities of, it said inspect, okay, which is a compound word. In, matter of fact, I'm going to go to the online etymology. Inspect. Okay, it says look at, observe, view, look into, examine. Okay, the same thing as examine. Okay, and when you look into that word spect, because in means to look into, or to look or to dig into, as the word of the example of examine gave. Okay, it says behold, look, consider, to look at, watcher, one who watches. Okay, so we have to watch our actions. We have to view our actions. All right, be mindful of the things that we do. All right, in these times and in these days. Okay, now we're going to go back to the scripture here. This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not that your own selves have Yahweh Shai, Amashiach in you, except ye be reprobates. All right, so basically the Lord has given us all right, the wisdom and understanding on how to conduct ourselves, man. All right, and we must trust and believe, all right, that is the right way, and have patience, all right, within ourselves, all right, and in the process, okay? So that way, what we don't, veer onto the left and the right, as the scriptures say, that this is a straight gate, straight is the gate, broad is the way that leadeth into destruction. Okay, when we're not paying attention, to the things that we're doing, okay, it can lead us to go into the path of destruction. All right. So let's go here to Galatians 6:3. And it says, "For if any man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work. And when it says, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not of another." So, that's basically going also into the labor and into the work that you have to put in within yourself. All right, and making sure that you're doing the right thing according to the Lord, according to what the body requires of you and everything else. Okay. And again, it says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not of another. That's right. So basically, you examining yourself and making sure that you're doing the right thing. All right, that you don't put shame on yourself or you feel a certain type of way. All right, because you haven't been doing things correctly. All right. So let's go on here. Go to the next scripture real quick. All right. This is Sirach 4:14. It says, "They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord does love. Whosoever giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attend unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by a crooked way, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws." So at the beginning, when wisdom is given unto you and she's supping with you, basically, Yahweh Shai, gradualism, gradually, you begin to, change your ways, certain things that you were doing in the world, you're no longer doing, or you're cutting off certain people. All right. And, you're basically examining yourself, according to the scriptures. All right. You're trying to basically start to move in the spirit. All right. You start to get the understanding. All right. And the fear of the Lord gets on you, man. All right. Knowing that the Lord controls everything. All right. And it says, "If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him, and dredge upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her law." So basically, the Lord is going to try you. All right, when he gives you this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, he's going to try you all right, by the Spirit, to see if you're going to walk within the Spirit of the Lord, man. All right, or if you're going to just, basically be, reckless in the Spirit. You're going to be reckless and not consider the mercy and the grace that the Lord has given you? Or are you genuinely going to turn your ways around, all right, for the sake of the Lord, all right, and for the sake of your own salvation? It says, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. So basically, wisdom, she's going to deal with you for a while. She's going to test you. She's going to put you through hell. All right. But ultimately, if you don't change your ways, or you don't correct yourself, or examine yourself and take accountability, okay, then she's going to leave you. All right. Because wisdom, all right, cannot dwell within the malicious soul, man. All right. A sinful spirit. All right. A hypocrite or a liar or any of the sort, man. All right. So it's best for us to, continue to work on ourselves, all right, and trying to be the perfect version of ourselves for this truth, all right. This is James 1:22, all right. It says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any man be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightgate getteth what manner of man he was. So, if you don't examine yourself and you don't kill that demon, all right, basically exercise that demon or whatever it is, then it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow, and it's going to become to be a problem. Okay, it's going to become to be a problem with you. All right? So we have to pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to strengthen us in the departments where we are weak and have mercy on us, seriously. Okay? For again, we're going to read that again. This is James 1:24. It says, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightgate forgetteth what manner of man he was. You forget what manner of man you was because you're not examining yourself and you're not exercising that demon off of you. So now you're totally oblivious to what's actually really going on in the spirit. And that's not all the way to be. That's a reprobate mindset, man. All right. So here I got this other one. All right. This is 2 Timothy 2:2. It says, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, it says, the same committed thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also, studying to show thy self-approval. Shalakia, jumping down to 15. Study to show thy self-approval unto Yahweh, a workman, that he need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, and that shame, okay, can, basically, going into, knowing the scriptures and and rightfully dividing the word of truth unto those who need edification. But you can also bring this into you knowing the truth, but bringing shame upon your own self because you're not examining yourself. You're not living by the words that you speak. You're not moving on the actions that you need to, man. Okay? So that can be your own downfall. So brothers, from self-experience, man, start, writing down things if you have to. Okay? Don't procrastinate. Don't think that everything is good, and don't be settled on your leaves. Continue to try to grow and elevate and ultimately be great leaders, man. Okay, because that's what we're striving to be now. Everybody's not gonna be a leader or a teacher or whatnot, but whatever lot that the Lord has given you, use what you have and use it to the best of your ability, you know. And that's whether being a brother, doing the work, you know, all of this is a part of that. Again, it says, verse 15, 2 Timothy 2 and 15, it says, study to show thyself approval unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not be ashamed. So, you know, you want to be a brother that, you know, is known for doing the work. All right, knowing what you're speaking about. All right, as well as being amongst the brothers and doing brotherly things. All right, helping out, being a need to a brother. All right, being a help to a brother. All right, and not a liability. And we do that by examining ourselves and within this faith. Okay, but that's pretty much the lesson. All right, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying to whoever may be listening. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles. Again, the great millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that do this work in truth and sincerity. Until the next time, Lord willing, I say shalom.